Hey guys, it's me, Vicstar123, and I have Team Sniper Combat Training or something like that. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. But basically, a while back, I just did a Team Combat Training game where it was basically us versus some combat training bots on Veteran, and we were just trying to get a decent win. And one of the comments a few of the comments I read said, you should try winning against Veteran bots going Sniper only. And we were like, yeah, that sounds like a challenge, and oh my god, this was a tough game. Because these guys don't give you a second chance, they just lock straight onto you and destroy you. And we're playing on Summit, which is a particularly sniper-unfriendly map, so, to make it even more challenging for ourselves, and that kind of made it get really frustrating. Let me just move my phone away from the speakers. So that made it even harder, the fact that we were playing on Summit, so it was an incredibly close gameplay as well. Do we win? Do we lose? Who knows? So this was a real challenge. We spent a few hours going at this one because it was just, it's horrible. And I'm sniping with a PSG-1, which I don't usually do, but I found I liked it quite a lot. Because I just like the ability to be able to get out a few shots quite quickly, whereas with the L96 you've got the whole bolt action thing which slows you down. So there was a lot of waiting for the bots and generally not playing too aggressive, because kind of if you get into close range with a bot, they are going to destroy you, and stun grenades helped a lot. I mean, stunning bots is probably the best way to take them out. Not that many of you will probably want to snipe against Veteran bots because it's not enjoyable. But what it took a lot of was working out where one is and just lining up a corner and just waiting for them to come round. Because I think, do I watch this kill cam? Their aim is just lethal, as you can probably see. So anyway, for those of you that don't know, I recently got back from Austria for a holiday. And, I wasn't sure it was going to be very good, because a lot of people say, like, when I said I'm going to Austria, they're like, oh, you're going skiing? And I'm like, no. Basically, my friend, one of my friends from swimming training, his mum is Austrian, and they were going on a holiday to Austria, and they're kind of family friends, so we were going to go with them, and, like, I didn't really agree to this, but I was like, whatever. And I was like, is this really going to be good? We're just going to the countryside in Austria, to some little village. It's going to be boring. But actually, it was really good. First of all, the weather was beautiful. It was really sunny and clear. And we were choking these guys at this doorway here, just absolutely taking them out. It was really sunny, nice weather. It was a little bit too hot on one of the days. And so basically what we did was, on the first day, because we only went for a long weekend, so it's like 3.5 days. First day, we didn't really do much. We just got there. We flew from near London, Stansted, 2-hour plane journey, which wasn't bad. And I started watching Prison Break Series 1 on the plane. Someone's Skyping at me like mad. And I got hooked to that, because I've never really been into the American TV shows. But I thought I'll just put a few episodes of Prison Break on my iPod to watch, and I really got into that. Failed to fall off the map there. So that's what I did on the way there. When we got there, we had an hour drive from Graz, which is the big city, out into this village called Jennersdorf. I don't even know. We went to a little village and checked in at our hotel, which was fairly standard. And it was like, the surroundings were just amazing, like, with the hills and the mountains and, like, fields and forests, and it was it's almost, like, typical, but, shoot me, oh, jump shot. So, typical, what am I on about? I don't know how to describe it, really. It was kind of surreal, picturesque, that's the right word I'm looking for, picturesque, and, obviously with the weather being so nice, it was just it was a more relaxed holiday, because in New York there was a lot of running around, seeing all the sights, but it was a lot more laid back in Austria, and kind of we went out to a grill to eat that evening, a grill place, I don't know, pub thing, and I had schnitzel, a turkey schnitzel. That was very nice with chips. But the portions, even in Austria, they're pretty massive. Like, the food comes in big. I mean, I'm not a big eater, but like, yeah, it was hard work with the amount of food. And so we kind of ate and then went back and slept that night. So first day we didn't really do much. Then the second day we went up to visit one of the castles, because Austria was one of the few kind of countries in that area of Europe that didn't get invaded. They managed to defend themselves for the whole time. I think it was mainly the Ottoman Empire, the Turks, that were invading, and also some of the tribes, the Gauls, the Jews, I don't even know, but basically they have a load of castles around where we went, and we went up to one of them, and again the views were amazing from up there. They had their own little vineyard. Tried a bit of wine, it was nice. Wouldn't say it was amazing, but whatever. So we went up to a castle, went around, it's pretty cool, and then what did we do? Oh, in the afternoon we just because the people we weren't staying with, we were with some friends, so we kind of just hung around, went around the village that they live in, and it's pretty cool. So that's pretty much what we did. So we weren't actually doing very much compared with New York. It was pretty chilled out, and then on the next day after that, geez, this was a long game. It was a hard game. It got really tense at the end. Now, anyway, on the second day, the third day, the second full day, we didn't really do much. We went to an outdoor swimming pool and just hung around there all day. They had a massive diving board, and there were some nutters just jumping off the diving board. I was like, I'm sure someone could have broken their leg. But it was like, whatever. I mean, it was about 35 degrees centigrade that day, so we didn't really want to be walking around and seeing tourist sites or anything, so we just hung around by the outdoor pool, just chilling on the grass, get my iPod in, listen to some chilling music, and that was just about it. And then the next day we pretty much got up, said our goodbyes, and drove back to Graz and caught the plane home. So, yeah, there wasn't really much to it. I did manage to upload some short clips on really slow internet at the internet cafe across the road, and it was a German computer with a German keyboard, and now I couldn't find that app button, so I couldn't sign into YouTube. I had to go into Word and find the symbol button, and there was the final kill. Look at that, 75 to 74. Just at the end there, when it was tied on 74, I was just too scared to even go out. You just saw me cowering behind the building. But we did manage to get the gameplay eventually. So, sniping against veteran bots. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll look forward to reading all of your comments and see what you guys think. And other than that, just keep being awesome subscribers.